Welcome to our match today between the Hanover Heroes Silver team taking on the Storm from Aventura, Florida. So we'll get things rocking here pretty soon, just getting the other team pulled in, getting everybody synced up, and then we'll be ready to go. So stick with us. Great Fortnite action today. We got our Heroes Silver team at 2, Heroes Gold at 3, Horde Silver at 4, and Horde Gold at 5. So it should be a good time. Stick with us. We'll be right back after these short messages.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands, so we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on the future when it's rolling.
This is gonna be fun. What's this?
When it's no pain, it's no glory. Legendary grind for the history. Come to shut us down, you on what arm? We about to go live for me.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
We put in work.
See ya.
Ain't no killing this energy. Spilling from the spirit, them lyrics being.
They are nothing to me.
The grind don't stop. We giving it 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We giving it.
Time for the fireworks.
We put in work.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rip it. It doesn't matter at all.
Esports is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We're taking that and we're delivering it to elementary and middle school kids.
Yo, you guys are getting pretty wrecked by me. Dad, all right, push up with me, push up with me.
We're bridging the gap between conventional athletics and competitive gaming. We have kids working on the same technology that the pros are training to improve their skills.
When did you lose? When did you lose? Why did you lose? Like the games that you lost, why did you lose?
Through a partnership with the Positive Coaching Alliance, our coaches go through a double goal certification. They learn not only how to work through the strategies of the different games they're playing, but they also work through how to impact these kids' lives in a positive way. They get to mark and highlight behaviors and attributes that will lead to long-term life skills. You love being Battle Mercy.
Yes, battle.
No, it's not. Why don't you tell us your favorite move that Mercy does? So what brought me to XP League is the experience of my children. I had always hoped and wanted them to be a part of a youth athletics team. So I realized they all love competitive gaming. So why not marry their passion with what I'm hoping for them to learn and achieve and put healthy, solid values in place in something that the kids want to do and are excited about doing.
Yes, Fruit Siva.
Experience points. Every game awards experience points. And what we built here is an experience. Professional level equipment, the top tier partners in esports. They're also getting the experience of sportsmanship values, of working with mentors and coaches, and of being part of the team. It's all about the experience.
I need you, I need you. Nice, go, group in, now, push in, we don't have to dead. Good game.
I'm the coach for XP League and I'm looking forward to having an impact on these kids' lives. I've been playing video games competitively since 9th grade. I'm now 21 years old and I've never really got to be a part of a team.
Today you guys are here for tryouts. Now you might be feeling nervous, but don't worry. Everybody makes a team. Tryouts is not about kicking you out if you're not good at the game. The only thing this is about is about measuring where you are at right now, so we can focus on how we can help you improve throughout the season.
Esports promotes cognition in the sense that there's multiple ways to win a game. There's not one set way that you can win a match. The meta in Overwatch varies. It depends on the game. The games change all the time, and every game is different. It has its own special, unique characteristics.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Keep your hands straight. Keep your hands straight.
For our practices, we aren't focused necessarily on who we're playing against, just how we can adapt our strategy towards the game. What we teach the kids when we're coaching is that there's another human being on the other side of that computer, and to treat everyone with respect.
I'm gonna get him from above. I have my ultimate.
Perfect. Keep going. Keep going.
All right, welcome back. We're just getting things finalized here, setting up against Aventura Storm. We got our Hanover Heroes Silver team. We're actually down a couple players, so we're going to be playing 3v3. And we'll get this thing rocking in just a minute. Stick with us, and we will be ready to go here shortly. All right, thanks for joining us. We should be kicking off this match here in just a couple seconds, and we'll be ready to go. Excited about this match today. Let me switch this picture off. All right, so here we are jumping into the match. All right, just heard from the coach we're going to have to restart this thing. I guess they didn't get the kid back in time. So we're going to exit to the lobby, get this thing kicked off one more time. Just a little hiccup, and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Dropping in. We had a necessary potty break on the Florida side of the house, but we got that taken care of, and we're ready for some Fortnite action. Again, we've got our Heroes Silver team here setting up. Currently following CNH Gamer PC 5. This is Connor the Beast. Here you see him collecting up his resources. All right, let's check out CNH Gamer PC 4. This is the Wolf. Big priority early in these efforts is to gather as many materials as you can, get a good complement of weapons, and then get yourself ready to move into the fight. The effort goals for the teams this week is to stay together, to stay tight, and get some more healing done between the team. So that's our effort goals this week. Just getting set up and rocking here. All right. Just collecting resources. We're in what we call Lucky. This is the landing zone we call Lucky. All right, let's swap over to CNH Gamer PC 4 here. This is the Wolf. Right, doing a good job. Looks like he's got a nice complement of weapons down there. So CNH Gamer PC 5. Connor the Beast. All right, let's swap over to 7 here. Looks like he's still getting set up. We just had a player show up, so he's swapping in. Connor the Beast here. He's got a good collection of mats there, you see. So looking like he's in pretty good shape. We've got the UTS logo showed up there. They did make a contribution to the league, so we're going to be running a commercial and highlighting them. So thanks to UTS. All right, swapping back over to the Wolf here. So no action as of yet. The teams are doing a good job collecting their materials or weapons. This is a best of 5, so the first team to 3 points wins. Back over to Connor the Beast here. All right, looks like we do have Isaiah X2XYYXX taking some shots there at the other team. Looks like he might have a beat on somebody. Let's see if there's any action taking place. CNH Gamer PC 4, the Wolf here, he gets taken out. Looks like the Aventura team is making a push. Swapping over to 5 here. This is Connor the Beast. He tarps himself in, but he's quickly taken out. Swap over to Gamer PC 7 here. This is Isaiah XTYXX. See if he's able, the lone standing member of the team remaining, see if he was able to take out the rest of the Storm. There you see they got a beat on him. Does a good job switching over to those weapons. Shotgun versus rifle battle here. Does get a couple nice pings on him as he falls backwards, but he's taken out. And the first points of the match are going to go to Aventura. So good job to the Storm there. They kind of snuck up on the Heroes really quickly and put a hurting on the team. So we're still some of the players are still getting set up here. All right, CNH Gamer PC 4. Let's follow the Wolf. Let's see what they decide to do this time. All right, found a chest there. He's got a chug jug. He's got some weapons. All right, CNH Gamer PC 5 is Connor the Beast. Right, let's swap over. One of the players that was a little bit late arriving, he's getting some of his settings set up. Those keybinds are so important to these players, so he's still getting those set up. Again, the Hanover Heroes Silver team taking on the Storm from Aventura, Florida. All right, let's swap back over to CNH Gamer PC 5 here. This is Connor the Beast. Going down in this little area down here. There's always a couple nice chests and a couple nice weapons down here. Some good resources. You can get separated from your team down there, so it's a little bit risky getting down there, and you have to use some materials to get up out of that little area. So definitely something to consider. But looks like they're doing a good job staying together. He's sharing some splash jugs there. All right, looks like Isaiah's still setting up his keybinds, so we'll swap back over to Connor the Beast. Moving their way toward the little village at the center of the map. Gamer PC 4, this is the Wolf. All right, looks like we're pickaxing one of the other players. I was actually the coach, so I think he just dropped in to spectate. But hey, we'll count it as elimination there. Again, we're following XTXYXX. This is Isaiah. Looks like he's got all his keybinds set up and he's in the fight. All right, back over to Connor the Beast here. I did hear some fires taking place. Let's see what's happening here. This is, maybe that was just a missed trigger pull. All right. Still following the Wolf here. All right, sounds like we got some fires going on. Let's see who's in the contact. This looks like Connor the Beast is making a push. He's got a good beat on the enemy team here. See if he's able to even the grounds. Looks like he's got a good run on one of the enemy positions. One of them's knocked. Let's swap over to CNH Gamer PC 4. He's knocked. See if we're able to tarp and protect him. Back over to Connor the Beast. Oh, and he's taken out. No sooner he leaves the door, and the Storm are going to go up 2-0 on the Heroes. So we're going to take a few-minute break here. We're going to rework some strategy, get these kids back to the hub, and then we'll jump back in here in about 5 minutes. So stick with us.
They say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands. So we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on the future when it's rolling.
This is gonna be fun. What's this?
When it's no pain, it's no glory. Legendary grind for the history. Come to shut us down, you on what army? We about to go live for me.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
We put in work.
See ya.
Yeah, ain't no killing this energy. Feel it from the spirit, them lyrics be hitting.
They are nothing to me.
Come on, the grind don't stop. We give it in 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We give it in.
Time for the fireworks.
We put in work.
Fire in the hole.
Was a girl who wasn't quite like everyone else. She loved riding her bike and going on adventures, and she was always getting into mischief. Then one day, with a little help from Dad, she turned that mischief into the yummiest, crunchiest snacks around. It seemed like the whole town was hungry for something new. The little Utz girl loved sharing the crunchy snacks her family made together, because they knew just being yourself is the funnest adventure of all. Utz, the crunch that connects us all.
They and say that you can see the devil dance on idle hands. So we put in work. Amen. Put the city on my shoulder blades and molded waves. Focus on the future when it's rolling.
This is gonna be fun. What's this?
When it's no pain, it's no glory. Legendary grind for the history. Come to shut us down, you on what arm? We about to go live for me.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
We put in work.
See ya.
Yeah, ain't no killing this energy. Spilling from the spirit, them lyrics be hitting.
They are nothing to me.
The grind don't stop. We give it in 100 till the squad on top. We put in work. The grind never dies. We give it in.
Time for the fireworks.
We put in work.
Fire in the hole.
Whoa, look at this. Look at what? Oh, wow.
Was a girl who wasn't quite like everyone else. She loved riding her bike and going on adventures, and she was always getting into mischief. Then one day, with a little help from Dad, she turned that mischief into the yummiest, crunchiest snacks around. It seemed like the whole town was hungry for something new. The little Utz girl loved sharing the crunchy snacks her family made together, because they knew just being yourself is the funnest adventure of all. Utz, the crunch that connects us all.
All right, and we're back. We're going to get this thing started here in just one more minute to kick back into the match. The Storm are up 2-0 on the Heroes, so the Heroes need to get together and get back in this match, which I'm sure they will shortly. So we'll be right back after this short break. All right, and we're back. The Heroes dropping in here, taking on the Aventura Storm. They're landing here at Frosty. So I think they've got a good strategy. I think Aventura did a really good job those first 2 rounds sneaking up on the Heroes. So they're going to have, I think, a better strategy of keeping their eyes on the horizon and see if they can identify when the Storm are pushing in on them. All right, currently following Gamer PC5. This is Connor the Beast. Let's swap over to the Wolf here. He's got, looks like 3/4 health and improving in terms of his shield, 3/4 shield. Swap over to Isaiah XTYXX. He's got full shields, doing a good job collecting his materials. Again, this stream is brought to you by Utz. Utz Potato Chips gave us a little donation to the league, so we're going to rep them on our stream throughout the day. We'll be using that donation at the end of the season for the awards ceremony. We'll probably buy the boys some pizza and some treats, so we'll have a lot of fun. And thanks for the company is supporting local youth competition. All right, let's swap back over here to the Wolf and stick into Frosty. Looks like that might be the opposing team's coach right there. So just carrying his body around until he eliminates himself. CNH Gamer PC5, Connor the Beast here. Keeping an eye out just in case the opposing team moves up and in on him. Doing a much better job, really trying to be cognizant of their surroundings. Looks like a big ramp was built there by potentially the opposing team, I believe. Sounds like there is some fires taking place. Let's see who's currently in contact at this point. Looks like it's hard to say. CNH Gamer PC7. Isaiah's boosting up there, I think, trying to get some eyes on where the enemy position might be. Looks like they're going way up high on their ramp. We do have eyes on following Connor the Beast here. Ended up knocking down one of the Storm players, making a hard push here. Rest of his team's right behind him. One of the Storm player does drop in behind him, so Isaiah's going back to get him, see if he's able to clear him up. Nice build there. Got him trapped in the ramp with him. Drops down. Climb back up. The Storm team does really good job at its movement, but the Heroes are there to meet them each one of the way. The Storm, they're fighting in the Storm. Let's see who wins this one out. He gets knocked. Let's swap back over to Gamer PC4. This is Isaiah here. He ends up knocking down one of the Storm, but he gets taken out, and that is going to do it. The Storm are going to get a clean sweep on the Heroes here. But let me see if they want to play a couple more for fun, and we'll be right back. All right, and we're back. Good game over there to the Storm. Tough team. They do a really good job of staying together, and when they push as a team, and they're super aggressive. So that's something we'll have to account for in future practices, to account for that aggressiveness. So But we're going to play a couple of these rounds for fun real quick. Let the boys get some more practice. It's also picture day for us. So we got Poppy's and Posy's photography here to take some pictures of the boys. So it should be a lot of fun. Full day of matches. So after this stream, we've got the Heroes Gold team taking on the Holly Springs Heroes, the Horde Silver team taking on the Maycomb Eagles, and the Horde Gold team taking on the Hillsborough Storm. So stick around after this match for some more great Fortnite action. Following CNH Gamer PC 5, this is Connor the Beast. So he's half shields at this point, sticking to Landon and Frosty, which appears to be their go-to location. Here's the Wolf. He's 50% health right now. Using those splash jugs to top each other's shields off, following Isaiah XXTYXX. He's full up on shields and health. Looks like he's got an AR, a couple minis in his inventory, so knocking the floor out from his teammate here. All right, let's swap back over to CNH Gamer PC 4. Keeping an eye on that horizon. I think the other team knows where they're at, so they got to be super aware that the other team, the Storm, might be trying to make an aggressive push on them. Let's watch Connor the Beast here. He looks like he marked something, so he may have a beat on him. He marked that little hut there, so that might be where they're at. It is. You can see the fires coming in directly from that little hut, so doing a good job editing his way down and out of that little tower he built there. You can see the opposing team building a tower as they push in. Connor the Beast here in a shotgun battle, but he gets knocked. See if his teammates are able to come to his help. CNH Gamer PC, the Wolf here, trying to take, but the shotgun, accurate, distant shotgun blast from the Storm there. So last man standing is Isaiah XTYXX. He's going to take that... Take that blast in the sky. It's going to get high ground on the opposing Storm player. Manages to get a couple good shots and cracks on it. He runs out of shotgun ammo, looks like. Swapped over to his pistol. Doing a good job building here, up and out of danger. See if he can gain positioning on the enemy. He's got a good lead. See if he can finish him off with the pistol, but he does not. And the Storm are going to take another victory there. So these points don't count since the Storm have already won 3-0 on the Heroes. But we'll go ahead and play one more, and then we'll wrap this match up. So we'll be right back with one more round, and then we'll call it a match. So we'll be right back. All right, and here we are. We're dropping into our last fun play round here. Again, the Storm won the match, so they'll get the victory for this week. But the Heroes hopefully get some good learning out of this. This is a very aggressive Storm team. Probably one of the more aggressive teams we've faced, so it's good to face that level of adversity this early in these matches. So. All right, following the Wolf here is Isaiah. Looks like they decided to land at, looks like Lucky this time. Is this Lucky or Lava? Yeah, this is Lava. All right, so Connor the Beast here. You can see why we call it lava. All right, swapping over to Isaiah, XTYYXX. Marking a rifle for one of his fellow teammates. So it's really fun to watch the level of play across the league just get better week in and week out. Each one of these gamers are taking these matches very seriously, and the level of competition is definitely getting better and better. So, all right, let's swap back over here to Isaiah, the Wolf. He's got some splash jugs there, so he's probably going to find some teammates to share that with. They're all going to splash each other here, I'm sure, top each other's shields off. So nicely done there. All right, swap over to Connor the Beast. All right, so we'll see if we can turn the tide on this last match and hopefully surprise the enemy. Maybe make a good push on our own. One thing we talk about during the practices is dictating the fight. And really, the Storm have dictated just about every one of the rounds this match. So we'll see if we can dictate the fight here, really take it to them and surprise them a little bit. And looks like we are making a push in that direction. Again, still following Connor the Beast here. Looks like he's got a tactical shotgun, got a nice assault rifle there. Some minis and some bandages. So he looks pretty well equipped. A decent amount of metal and wood resources there, materials. So it looks like we're pretty well set up. Now it's just a matter of stalking the enemy. They're doing a really good job staying together this time, so I like that. Sounds like there's some fires taking place here. Let's swap over to Connor the Beast. And a little bit of editing there. He's going to get out, gets behind one of the enemy players. Good job there. Snuck up on him. Swap over to XTYXX. Him and Connor the Beast exchanging fires with the enemy Storm team members here. But he's going to get knocked. Swap over to Connor the Beast again. Just players knocked all over the place, but he gets taken out by the shotgun. And that's going to do it. So a really tough team over there at the Aventura Storm. A good game to our friends down there in Florida, and good game to the Heroes. Tough match, really tough team. We were down a player, they were down a player. So we played a 3v3, which changes the dynamics a little bit. But really fun match. So thanks for tuning in. Come on back here at 3 o'clock where we've got our Hanover Heroes Gold team taking on the Holly Springs Heroes. So bragging rights as to who has a better Heroes Gold team. And it should be a lot of fun. So come on back at 3 o'clock, and we'll see you then.